everyone, it's Naomi, and yes, it's Pride Month! I'm tone deaf. Sorry that you had to go through that. Oh, do you like my pride flag bracelet? I got this a few years ago, and everyone says, oh my god, I love your Infinity Gauntlet themed bracelet. Yes, I'm Thanos. And just like that, half of the population on Earth is gone. You're welcome. Anyways, I attended my very first Pride Parade back in 2012 when I first moved to Toronto. I found out about the parade and I just went on my own, and I still remember being extremely emotional, seeing all the happy and proud faces. I'm pretty sure that I cried a bit. I'm like 99% sure. I'm pretty emotional and I cry easily, so I'm pretty sure I cried. And a few years after that, I learned that even Japan has pride parades. I lived there for 18 years and I found out when I moved to Toronto. So in this video, I'm going to briefly talk about Pride Parade, Pride March, Pride Month in Japan. The very first Pride Parade in Japan was held in 1994. It was called the First Lesbian and Gay Parade, and about 1,000 attendants did parade from Shinjuku to Shibuya. In 2007, they changed the name to Tokyo Pride Parade to be more inclusive, to include bisexuals, transgender, questioning, queer, asexuals, two-spirit, and additional sexual orientations and gender identities. This is the biggest pride parade in Japan, and in 2019, 10,900 people joined the parade and approximately 110,000 people attended it. Another big one is in Osaka. It's called Rainbow Festa, and Festa is a shortened word for festival. So it's technically Rainbow Festival. What I love about Rainbow Festa is that their mascot character is a bird named Kui, stemming from queer, and apparently Kui loves takoyaki, which is a staple comfort food of Osaka, Kansai region where I'm from. So a bird that's queer loves takoyaki, my kind of bird. So Rainbow Festival in 2019, 1,300 people walked the parade and 10,000 people attended it. That's actually a, decently sized parade. It's actually cute. So those are the ones that are held annually. But there were parades that were held in other cities like Sapporo, Okinawa, Kyoto, Hakata, and my hometown Kobe. Those parades unfortunately could not continue due to the difficulties of securing fundings, and even if they did, their sponsors were being too nosy or just, had too much to say. Capitalism. Funk. So yeah, pride parades are held in Japan. It's cute. I love it. But that doesn't mean that Japan as a nation is pro-LGBTQ+, unfortunately. As of June 2021, Japan does not have any laws or bills prohibiting discrimination against the LGBTQ+ community. Yes, there is promotion of the understanding of the LGBTQ bill that's being proposed, but they don't prohibit discrimination. It's a bill to promote the understanding of the LGBTQ+ community and its history or whatever. Are you confused? Are you saying, then what the heck does this bill mean? What does it entail? What does it supposed to do? I don't know. This understanding is not clearly defined because it's still being introduced and proposed and blah blah blah. Hopefully they will include a clause saying that, yo, we don't tolerate hate or discrimination. I doubt it, but I hope I'm wrong. I just don't want to be too optimistic and be disappointed, because that was my everyday life in Japan for 18 years. And as a nation, same-sex marriage is not legal. But there are some cities and districts that have partnership system program. With this, same-sex couples can get a proof that says, yes, they're together, yes, they're in partnership, blah, blah, blah. So that they will have a right to request their marriage to be equally treated as heterosexual marriages to their district or city or companies that they work at. The key here is that they can request equal treatment. It's not legally binding. It doesn't solve every single problem that same-sex couples face in Japan. I appreciate this partnership program system. It's better than nothing, but Japan needs to legalize same-sex marriage, and there are actually lawsuits happening in Japan right now to achieve, same-sex marriages in Japan. If you're interested in learning more about this, please check Marriage for All Japan. So because of these factors and how the government's like really reluctant to be inclusive or creating safe space for the LGBTQ plus community, some activists say that people don't feel comfortable enough to come out. This environment makes it hard for people to attend pride parades, let alone walk in one. And that could have been one of the reasons pride parades failed to go on in some cities in Japan, because just people didn't want to be associated with them or just could not afford to come out because they might face discrimination. I don't want to end this video on a sad note. Like, it is amazing that these pride parades are held in Japan. I wish I knew about them when I was living in Japan, that I could be a part of a community, that I'm not a complete foreigner, stranger, or outsider in that nation. I just don't want people to feel like that. And so I really hope that the government steps up their pussy and legalize marriage and, you know, support the LGBTQ plus community. Also, let's just remind ourselves who and what exactly started Pride. Let's not forget about trans women like Marsha P. Johnson and Sylvia Rivera and other LGBTQ plus community members who were at the Stonewall riots and the first Pride Parade. And no, Derek Barry, no one died at the Stonewall riots.
Nobody was killed at Stonewall.
Nobody was killed?
Nobody was killed at Stonewall.
Let's just reflect on how we can honor them, respect them. Let's continue on fighting against phobia and ignorance against the LGBTQ plus community. I don't know how many times I said the LGBTQ plus community. Let's count, let's take a shot, or drink, have a sip of water whenever I say it. Oh, I should have said that at the beginning of the video. Whoops. But yeah, it would be great if you could check Equality Act Japan and Marriage for All Japan. The links to those websites will be in the description, along with the other links that helped me make this video. So yeah, I make videos like this, talk about LGBTQ rights and feminism in Japan and North America. I talk about movies and everything and stupid things. So if you're interested in that, subscribe, hit that like button, please, and leave comments. Follow me on Instagram and Twitter at NowWhereToPlot, and I will see you in my next video. Okay, everyone, stay safe. Bye. Bye, kids.